Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. Today I'm going to look at how to create a heads-up display, or how to make it appear as if you're inside a vehicle when you are in first-person mode. Now, I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. One is the 1.8 version that I used in this dinosaur map, the ancient animals map, so do go check it out. So you'll see if I jump into the sub, you will see that I now have an overlay on my screen, and no matter how I move, you can always see this overlay. Okay, so what this is on my head, okay, I actually have a pumpkin model that I retextured to look like a submarine. Okay, so when I'm in first person mode, this is what I see. When I'm in third person mode, this is what I see. So it creates a kind of a nice kind of like a submarine kind of feel to it. Right, so when we're looking at the pumpkin texture that you want to retexture, find the pumpkin texture. If we go to options, resource packs, and then at the bottom we say open resource pack. Okay, we will then see that you've got all of the different resource packs right over here that you have on your machine. So what you want to do is you want to select your resource pack. So it's going to be the Willys Dinos pack. We want to go to click on the open up the assets, click on open up Minecraft. Okay, you want to go to the textures folder at the bottom here, textures. Okay, it is under miscellaneous, and then it's called pumpkin blur. Now if I just open that up, you'll see this is what the pumpkin blur graphic looks like. So all you need to do is take that graphic and then create whatever graphic you want, but making sure that this is a PNG, and then that the bits you want to see through is either transparent or it is missing, so that you get let me just go back into this, so that you get that effect. Okay, now the only problem with this is that you can only then have one of these on your map. You can only have one UI or HUD like this, because you cannot change a resource pack in the mid flow. Now, unfortunately, we cannot solve this problem in 1.8, but 1.9 has given us a perfect solution. We now have the ability to create one model item per damage value of an item. So you actually can have quite a large number of models. For example, if you look at diamond tools or diamond gear, you can have up to 1,600 and something models for just that one, for just one tool times the amount of tools there is. So you have an incredible amount of resources you can now use. But how does that actually help me? So if we have a look at, for example, you'll see in my hotbar, I've got a golden sword, but you'll see that it's got a durability of 8 and it's got a durability of 14. So I've actually got two different models. So the first one, if I put it on, you'll now, if I hit the F key, you'll see I now am equipped with the actual model, and I'm actually inside the model. So I've set the first person mode for the left hand, or for the off hand, to be inside the sub. So I'm actually physically really looking through the sub. So as if I now go into third person mode, you'll see I am actually physically in the sub, and then you can actually see my controls at the there at the bottom. Okay, and hello, I'm a submarine. Okay, now the only issue with having this only on the offhand slot is when we moving it like this, you'll see it's fine. Okay, I mean it imitates kind of like the movement you would expect from a vehicle. However, if we're in the F3 mode, okay, or in third person mode, when we walk, it just does this very horrible, weird thing. Okay, so the answer to that is to actually have a different model, that if I am in first person mode, okay, and I hit the F key again to equip it into my offhand slot. All right, so it's exactly the same. However, when I go into third person mode, you'll see it's gone. So I've actually made it completely invisible, or made it disappear in the third person view. Now the reason I'm doing that is because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to place that model on top of my head. There we go. Okay, so you see it still looks exactly the same, but now when I move, you'll see it's slightly better. Okay, see when I still move around, you'll see it'll still go up and down. It's still, it'll be still the same. But because I also still have the other model in my offhand slot, if I go into F5 again in first person view, you will see I now still have my normal submarine view. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So I still have my normal submarine view, and I can go into third person view. Here we go. Oops, that's the wrong third person view. And I can still go into third person view and still see the sub in all directions. Isn't that cool? That is just so wonderfully cool. Now, what this also means is that you might have one sub. Okay, so you only have one submarine model, but when the player goes into into first person mode, you can actually have any number of HUDs for them to display, and you can be all kind of creative by, you know, having, when they move around, when they look around, you might change the model based on the direction they're looking in to actually make it like have little for example, a compass at the bottom that shows you which direction you're looking while you've got the HUD and so forth. So there's a lot of little clever things, and I'm very excited to see what people will actually do with this. Yeah, so the models, if you want to go check out how to make these models and want to know more about the damage value models, do go check out SimplySarc's video. I'm going to link it in the description. As well as I know Accidental Game Sparks has made a few videos as well. That is great fun. And if you want to download this map is in 1.8. Okay, so do go play it in 1.8. That's also going to be in the description. Cool, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.